What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. We are in week 3 of phase 4 and we're starting off with day 1 primary bench. Last week I told you guys that my left pec was hurting a bit and I had the same issues during this session. It was extremely sore, felt very tender, and I was not sure how to best approach it other than tucking my elbows and extending my wrist maximally to take off the load as much as possible. And yeah, as you could see, the 150 still moved quite well on the top set. And then we also had the back offs. I was actually able to do 2 back offs at 140, which was still great. They were way cleaner, felt better, and I was somehow also able to control the weight more. So that was a positive from this session. I have to say though, in retrospect, post session I got extremely sore because the last few weeks, so week 1 and week 2, I was not able to do my back offs as usual, and so this heightened volume and intensity on the back offs definitely led to my pec feeling extremely sore and almost painful after the session. So I definitely have something like at least a light strain or pull there. I don't know what it is, but I hope in the upcoming weeks it will improve. Day 2 we had primary squats, big mover throughout the last block and throughout this block too. My goal obviously is to hit in week 4 magic 200 kilos. That would put me at a solid progression after having had my surgery pretty much 8 months ago. And for today's top set, 190 moved pretty well. The weight itself was no problem. I would rather say that I just am trying to control it very slowly so it won't move extremely fast, but it also didn't slow down noticeably, so I'm happy with that. Generally speaking, I have to say that the day 2 is one of the days I look forward to at the moment the most. Basically consists of the squats, secondary deadlift, which is usually my pause deadlifts. They are quite taxing because I also have many back offs with volume, but I'm also only always showing the top set single, that is paused. And then furthermore, we also have accessories for the hamstrings and the quads afterwards. And then we move on to day 5. Day 3 and 4 are basically bench and upper body pump days, so I skipped filming these. And in day 5 is then my SBD session, basically with the squats being the secondary squats, which are high bar paused 6s. Then we have the tertiary bench, which is usually a longer pause bench followed by some volume back offs. And then we finally will arrive to deadlifts, primary deadlifts, where I have to say I was quite happy on that day. For primary deadlifts, I have been working hard on my technique for the last couple of months and weeks. I would say never was I able to execute deadlifts so well, and this definitely showed on the top set. It was very consistent, although the load was quite a bit higher than usual. I did make a 10 kilo jump from last week, but still I remained in position. I didn't shoot up with the hips too much. I didn't lose focus, nor did I lose tension, especially in my core and my torso, and had my chest up, my arms lengthened, and yeah, pretty much smooth sailing there, I would say. And that is very promising to see because that makes me feel like I have a great potential going up in weight. It might feel heavy, but since it will probably always move, and even though it will move slowly, at the end of the day, if you lift it up, you lift it up. The new technique pretty much allows me to maybe not be as explosive off the floor, but be very consistent technique-wise, and therefore basically secure the lockouts. I would say 9.5 out of 10 times probably. That being said, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Wish you all the love, all the power. Have a good one.
That's right.